After speaking with the village magistrate, Eliwood and company set their sights on Laos. The road from Fire to Laos passes through Santaruz. Eliwood suspects his missing father must have visited Santaruz en route to Ostia. Eliwood arranges a meeting with the local ruling lord to see what he can learn. Chapter 12: Birds of a Feather. What? Eliwood is here. Yes, he has set camp up on a hill south of here. He seeks permission to enter Santaruz. He seeks an audience with you. Could it be? Do you think Eliwood's come to ask of his father? If that's the case, I know not what to tell him. Tell him you know nothing, and let him be on his way. Yet, I know young Eliwood well. His father, Elbert, and I are old friends. I have no children of my own, and I've always treasured Eliwood. I do not believe I could look him in the eye and... I could not lie to him. I could not. We have no choice then. Let us chase the boy away. If you do not speak with him, you need tell no lies. Wait, do you mean to harm Eliwood? Not harm, frighten. A scratch or two will leave no scars. He will run home to Fire and be done with his adventure. He is, after all that Fire has left. Instead of entering Laos with such a small group, we should meet with Marquess Santaruz and request his assistance. I sense the sense in that. It's a good plan, Mark. Truly so. I tell you again, I'm pleased to have you with us. Lord Hellman. He's not only my father's friend, I've known him since I was a child. I'm sure that he will help us. What? Lord Eliwood, beware. Noble sirs, alms for a poor villager. Poor villager? You look nothing like an honest man. Clear the road. Step quickly, or... Step quickly? Good advice. Maybe it's you who should follow it. What? Someone wants the boy in an early grave. A shame if you ask me, but he'll die here today. Come on, boys. Earn your keep. That's a lot of units. Here we go again, eh, Mark? Just like old times. Seems our fates are bound. Natalie? Oh, she's still in Fire. I'm working for you this time, so she's not too worried. Guide my axe, Mark. Indeed I will, Dorcas. So yeah, we have a rather unique circumstance right here, at least for this game so far. And the way that the boss, Zagan, is not actually guarding anything. We're going to meet him in the open field. He's actually going to move along with the other units, so we have to be a little cognizant of that. But for right now, let's go ahead and take our non-combative unit, or at least the unit I don't want to use in combat. Mark is up here to visit the local town. You look like you've some experience with battle. No need to conceal it. I fought in many a battle in my time, I assure you. Let me tell you one thing about combat, though. The most important thing is technique. If you've no skill, you'll rarely strike your enemy. My instructor gave me this secret book long ago. It will improve the fighting prowess of the one who reads it. I'm too old to make use of it, so why don't you take it? Ah, we got a secret book. That's really good because what that will do, I'll use Eliwood as an example. If we go over to his weapon classes, he's a Sword Mastery C level right now. If we were to use a secret book on Eliwood, that would automatically boost up to a B, so it's a really, really good item. And not a whole lot of them in the game, if I remember correctly as well, so yeah. So what we're going to do here is that we're going to try to plan to get as much in the middle here as possible for reasons that we'll see pretty soon. For right now, though, I think I want to bait out this first axe guy with Bartra, who is a level 3, correct? Yeah, everyone should be level 3, except for Rebecca, of course, unfortunate. But I'm going to go ahead and bait him out and get on top of this fortress so we have a bit of defense. And Rebecca can be right behind him so she can take a few pot shots once he moves up a little. And I think we'll use Lowen to visit this house. Yeah, we'll do that. And then Dorcas will get the house to the south. I saw them, I did. About a month ago. Marquess Ferre and his men passed right through here. They've all gone missing, haven't they? A group as strong as that, just up and vanishing. Couldn't have been bandits, but I don't believe it. Must have been something terrible. The world's become a dangerous place, it has. I couldn't have said it better myself, man. I think the vendor right here is just gonna sell more vulneraries, so again, not a whole lot of use in going there for right now, at least for my purposes. Excuse me. Still early in the morning. Ooh. It's really important to trust your companions, yes? If you have a boon companion fighting at your side, you feel stronger and more confident. Who do I think make good companions for whom? Well, I am a fortune teller, so I could do a reading, but... But what? You're just gonna leave me hanging right there? What does that mean? I don't know, maybe we'll figure out later. But for right now, there we go. I think we're in a good formation. Although that Myrmidon right there could give me some problems. Skillful dodge, though, for Bartra. Didn't really want the hand axe equipped, but I will. Still being careless here at the beginning, man. What am I doing? Hey, it's still just the warm-up stages, though. Rebecca, tell me you can kill this guy. Why can't you kill this guy? I think she was really close to leveling up anyway. Not getting that strength right off the bat definitely hurt me a little. No, she's not even close to leveling up. Yeah, the Rebecca I had on the other save file was much better, but that save file only goes up to the stage after this one, so I won't be talking about it pretty soon, don't worry. Okay, so what to do? I guess I could go in for the kill with Eliwood. Yeah, we could do that. I don't think that Myrmidon is going to attack Eliwood. He'll probably go after Bartra, because of the weapon triangle advantage. And I don't know if Bartra's going to be able to hit him, because the Myrmidons are very, very quick, as we shall soon see. Go ahead and move Lowen up here, and we'll start this guy's long trek back to get with the rest of the group. And I think that's all I want to do. Yeah, if he's going to attack Bartra, I definitely want Bartra to be on top of that fort, so... I do like always pressing ahead in Fire Emblem games, but... now at the expense of taking heavy damage. Alright, a cool half of HP. So if I can, I want to start trying to move everyone up. I got a level 2 Lowen right here, so finishing him off right here, 75% chance, 85. Oh, only the Javelin can kill this guy, so we're gonna try it. 75 isn't fantastic, but good enough. Hey, good one right there. Alright, skill and speed. Good stuff. Okay, and for everyone else, yeah, let's try to move up and start getting to the middle. I think, I probably won't be able to get to the very middle, but using this fort right here is kind of our defensive stronghold for the wave of enemies that's going to be coming at us. You can see there's a lot of them up here, including the boss, who will start moving soon. I have no doubt about that, so let's go ahead and move everyone up around this fort. I'm going to try to get it to where the first engagement is going to be with someone with high HP on top of that fort, so Bartra is a fantastic person for that idea. Bah! He puts up a good fight for a pampered noble pup. It's up to me to finish him. Oh no, the guy looks like he's had a few too many sweet rolls, if you know what I'm saying. I would expect, you know, like a bandit lord to have a few more muscles on him. How many are there? This looks... Hey, what's going on over there? Looks like some rough business. You, soldier, are you just going to stand there and watch? Who do you think you are? This is Santaruz. What occurs here is no affair of any foreign lordling. I believe I'm going to have to disagree with you. You see, the man they're attacking happens to be a friend of mine. A friend? What? Sorry, but I'm in a hurry. And look who it is! Great. Ew, that's terrible! I loathe violence! Nicely done, my lord. You're a fighter born. I cannot condone resorting to force so quickly. Chastise me later, Oswin. First we deal with these brigands. Come, we must help Eliwood. Help Eliwood? Sounds like a convenient excuse for more violence. Oswin. Yes, yes, I'm coming. Matthew, take Sarah and find someplace to hide. What? With Sarah? No, I'm going with you. You are not. You'll slow us down. Oh, how rude. Oswin, let's go. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't have minded having Sarah on the field. Having a medic would actually be pretty helpful. But here we go, 2 new units. We have Oswin, a level 9 knight. So yeah, he's kind of like Dorcas in the way that he is very much ahead of our other units. And a level 1 lord being Hector. Yeah, this guy is freaking awesome. I'm glad he's level 1 because it means I get to use him a ton. Let's go ahead and have him get up here and... Well, both of these guys are on the 4, so I guess it doesn't really matter. So I guess I'll attack from right here. We'll have him engage the lance guys here. Let's see if I can take this one out. Not able to with the miss, unfortunately, but I think both of them will target Hector anyway. I need to turn on the animations for these guys. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a reoccurring theme. So the reason I wanted to make my way to the middle here is so Oswin and Hector could help us as soon as possible, because Hector, in particular, is an incredible unit. He's one of the best in the game, if you ask me. Hopefully we'll see with some level ups that he'll get in this level. He's got the strength and the HP of an armor unit, but the speed of like a lance unit. Yeah, it's something else. Okay, so we'll get right here and we'll attack with a hand axe so I can keep this defensible position. The skillful dodge. Okay, so I guess we'll attack with Eliwood next. Let's see how much damage this is actually going to do. Yeah, 38% hit chance, so yeah, I like my odds here. Give him a little poke. Although I guess the Myrmidon did go after Eliwood, so who's to say the X guy won't, but we'll see, we'll see. This will be our defensive line here. God, Rebecca's so weak. I don't like this at all. I'm used to her doing more damage than just 7 at this point. Ugh. Oh well, what are we to do? Go ahead and bring Lowen up here and have the Iron Sword equipped. And we'll just have Marcus chilling in the back, I guess. Oh, let's see. You should be able to take him out now, eh, Hector? Yeah, hit me with the 52. And will I be complaining about that type of thing the entire game? Yes. Yes, I will. If their hit percentage is below 70, I'm gonna complain. Boy, hit me both times with a 52, huh? Must be nice to be that lucky. And I missed with a 79 the first time I attacked with Hector as well, jeez. Game just kicking me while I'm down. Yeah, you know, I thought Barcher would take the vast majority of the hits here, but not the case. And he hit me with a 38. Man, I'm gonna have to pamper Eliwood a little bit here, I guess. I do have those vulneraries that he's hoarding away for emergency, so... And hit me with a 54! What is it today, man? I don't think I've ever seen so many 50-50s not go my way. Okay, what do we have? Yeah, not what I was expecting. I'm definitely using the other save file, by the way. I have concluded. I'll be sure to show off all the stats from that file, though. Just goes to show how radically different 2 playthroughs of this game can be, stat-wise, you know? At least here at the beginning. I mean, we have a lot of level ups in front of us, but... as we're already seeing, having an early advantage can be, like, everything, pretty much. Okay, let's see if I can soften this guy up with a hand axe yet again. Well, it would actually kill him, but I don't think Rebecca's gonna kill him, so... Oh boy, so she's just gonna have to level up via just doing, like, paltry damage and getting that much experience, huh? That's how this is gonna go. Okay, who do I want to take him out? Well, that guy's gonna come in and I'd rather he engage Barcher for sure, so... I guess just taking him out with Barcher, actually. And actually hitting this time, good. I think everyone else is pretty good, actually. I still have the swords equipped. This guy can't reach Lowen, so I'll go ahead and equip that javelin just in case. Just to have the triangle advantage. And I believe that'll be that. Oh, I forgot to move up, Oh, that's not gonna be good. Ow! I thought Eliwood was out of range of that guy for some reason, but I forgot to move up the other armor guy, whose name escapes me, unfortunately. Still no strength. Oof. So I am going to want to retreat a little bit. Yeah, what I think I'll do is I'll... Can you kill this guy, Rebecca? Not quite. Well, I definitely need to get Eliwood out of here for sure. I think I'll go ahead and bring up Hector to take out the... Archer guy? Or at least try to take it out. There we go. Because again, I'd rather Hector get the experience rather than his retainer over here. What's his name? Oswin? Yeah, Oswin. And then I'll have Oswin visit the house. There we go. The Marquess who leads Santaruz is Lord Hellman. He doesn't ask for much, and he's a nice enough fellow. I wouldn't call him weak, but he is more of a follower than leader. Lately he's been meeting with Marquess Laus quite a lot. I hope nothing bad comes of it, but... meeting with the alleged warmonger, huh? Interesting indeed. Let's go and bring up... Lowen, there, yeah. He's able to take this guy out, no problem. Boy, throat's still kind of scratchy right now. No matter how much water I drink, it's always the same, unfortunately. Okay, what can you do here? 11 for 41, huh? Not exactly what I want. What about Dorcas? I mean, he could probably kill him, yeah. Well, I guess, taking out this guy with Eliwood wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, especially since I'm probably scrapping the save file anyway. So I think we should just try to get through it if we can. And then I'll bring up... Well, actually, that archer can probably attack Eliwood, can he? Yeah, he sure can. So I'm going to bring Eliwood back and we're going to heal up right quick. Use one of those vulneraries. As Eliwood took way more damage in this stage than I would have liked him to, for sure. Let's see, I guess that just leaves Barcher who can hopefully, like, do some amount of damage here. Yeah, strategy kind of fell apart for this one, not going to lie, but... Alright, 56 is indeed better than 46, but yeah, that times 2 is pretty rough. And I'm probably not going to win that 50-50, so... I mean, I'll go ahead and try it with the hand axe, I guess. But Dorcas might have to finish him off. And look at that. Finally some luck on my side for once. And I think that's about it. I know... Yeah, this guy will probably come up and attack Rebecca, so I'll put Marcus here as a little deterrent, because no one's going to want to attack that guy. And that is about it, I think. If I recall correctly, wasn't Lowen doubling these guys? Yeah, he was. And with 1 HP, that means Rebecca can kill something for once. And attacking Dorcas, okay, interesting choice. Although that was a lot of damage, jeez, I wasn't expecting that much. Alright, so we want to kill these guys, but we also want to be cognizant of the fact that I want to be backing up a little bit. So, let's not select the incorrect enemy this time and actually get Rebecca a kill. Will that be a level up? Okay, just barely. Oh, some strength at last. Boy, she was only at 4 strength, yet that is brutal, man. That is not what you want to see. But I think I'll go ahead and attack with Bartra. Almost get the level up there. And everyone else, let's be backing up a little, like Eliwood especially. And we're going to move Hector and Oswin up to kind of meet us in the middle so we can use them against the boss, because the boss is a beefy boy, as we've already seen. Oh, also we can talk to Hector with Eliwood. Eliwood, are you alright? Hector, what are you? Later. First, let's take care of these louts. Right. Short and sweet, I suppose. Okay, so what do we want to do here? I think we want to back everyone else up. And we'll have, I think, Lowen take out this guy, as he's able to do so quite easily. So next turn we'll have Barcher and Lowen as the only ones, while Rebecca's down here too. They really need to back up, but hopefully I can form a defensive line with some of the beefier units. Yeah, he's gonna be pretty close, but we have enough space now to where I can actually back up and not feel too bad about it. Let's have Lowen come back here so I can see how far this boss's range actually is. Yeah, it's not too far right there, as you can see. I think since that Myrmidon is not quite moved up all the way, we'll get right here, equip the Iron Axe this time, yeah, and I'll have his first engagement be against Barcher there. And then we'll move everyone else up, especially Hector, to see what we can actually do against that boss. The victory condition for this map is actually to rout the enemy. We have to kill everyone, not just the boss, so yeah. Marcus right here. Maybe I'll show Marcus off in some combat. We'll see, we'll see. Curses! What are you waiting for? Let me show you boys how it's done. He is pretty strong. That hurt a lot. At least I dealt a big hit in return. Nice one. Speed and strength, all I can ask for. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is that I think... oh man, he can't quite get up there. That's fine though. We're gonna go use Lowen. I can get him on top of this thing. Do 7 damage, which is not a ton. I would like to get the level up with Rebecca just because she desperately needs it, but getting it down to 5 HP might be easier said than done. Let's see what Hector can do. He can do 12, that's another whopping hit. And a 13 here, with a 54% chance, but this guy does literally 0 to me, so... I should probably focus on the boss, though. Yeah, we'll focus on the boss first. So... we'll have Lowen get up here. Actually, I don't really want to... It's kind of... It is difficult, you see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and deal the big hit with Lowen. Well, not the big hit, but, you know, a hit nonetheless. I was about to say, you hit me with a 20, and we have officially reached preposterous levels of odds for this map in particular. Okay, how else can I hit him? Just with Barsha, I think, with the hand axe. It does 11, with a decent % chance. And look at that, Rebecca will be able to take out the boss. What a blessing. Let's see, where do I want to attack from? I think right here is fine, you know. Watch her miss the 87. Oh, boy. Oh. Ooh. This was not so easy as it seemed. Ooh, not quite a level up, but about as close as you can actually get. Okay, everyone else, I guess Hector definitely wants to be the one to attack right there. No other ranged fighters, I think, so we'll just go ahead and do that. Paltry 13 damage against a guy like this, but... at least he only deals 2 in return. And I don't have anything else to hit him with, so I guess we'll just wait for next turn. See, Rebecca's all healed up. Yeah, I think you guys are fine. He can't come up and attack Barcher, though, which I don't want to happen. So I'll go ahead and position you right here, and I'll just go ahead and position Marcus right here as well. There we go. So he can't reach the squishy units. And yeah, I would have wanted to kill him with Hector anyway. Usually I would have liked to get more than 1 level up with Hector here, but... okay, missed the 54. Guess I can't really blame ya. You know what, I might just get the final kill with Rebecca just to spite the game. You wanted to give me a super weak archer, not give her good level ups, that's fine. She'll be the MVP here at the end. Good skill for the archer, I suppose. Could have been worse, could have been worse. Ooh, is that all of them? Hector, where did you come from? Well met, Eliwood. Yes, but what are you doing here? You wound me. How do you mean? You're looking for your father, right? Why didn't you send word? Your brother was just named Marquess Ostia. He's going to be very busy setting up his court council. Lord Uther must need your support. You are his brother, after all. My brother is not so weak. Oh, he has mentioned some things in public, but... he knew exactly what I was planning, and he let me go. Is that so? Well then, it would be unwise to refuse his kindness. It does me good to see you, Hector. Thank you. Think nothing of it. You know Oswin, don't you? Well met, Lord Eliwood. It's good to see you again, Oswin. So you came as well? Yes. Lord Uther was worried about Lord Hector traveling alone. I've been ordered to keep a close eye on him. Of course. Good to have you with us. Lord Hector! Why didn't you tell me the fighting was done? I apologize for the interruption. I couldn't restrain her any longer. Are these your companions, Hector? Oh, yes, I suppose they are. One might have hoped for better, but... that was uncalled for! I can't believe you said that! Matthew, did you hear what he said about you? Me? He was talking about you! Hector, why don't you introduce us? The noisy one is Sarah. Believe it or not, she's a cleric. Yes, I am Sarah, my lord. Pleased to meet you. And that's Matthew. He does a lot of sneaking around. My lord. Sneaking around. Well, I gather information, open doors, chests, and such. I've got nimble fingers. It sounds like a thief's work. Well, don't let it worry you. But this journey, I suspect it will be harder than you imagine. You may have to accept things like this if you want to survive. What is it, Hector? Do you know something? Nothing specific. Rumors abound, though. A league of assassins from Bern has been moving around in Lycia. Experienced bounty hunters and mercenaries are vanishing. That reminds me, one of the men who attacked us said something odd. What was it? Lord Eliwood, if I may. Marcus, good to see you. Lord Hector, it's been far too long. Your assistance is greatly appreciated. Come now, Marcus, no need for such formalities. Tell me what you heard. Of course, the apparent leader of that gang of thugs, he indicated that someone was watching Lord Eliwood. That someone wanted him dead. That is troubling. Actually, a captain of the guard was watching the fight when we arrived. He was a knight of Santaruz, and yet he just stood there and let a lord be attacked. I think he was planning on seeing you die. So, Mark, what do you think? You might be right. Something may have happened to Lord Hellman, too. Come, we must hurry to the castle. Eliwood? Who is this? This is Mark. I required tactical aid in the search for my father, and... Oh, I see. So this is who directed the battle plan back there, You know, Mark, you're very young. We've many strategists in Ostia, but none so young. Eliwood, are you sure about this one? Mark is still a student of military strategy, but we've received nothing but sound advice so far. Mark has my trust. Alright, I suppose I shall witness your skills firsthand. Well met, Mark. Hello, how have you been, Mark? My secret's revealed. Oh, that. Yes, it's true. My guise as a common thief was but a ruse. I've served House Ostia for some time as a spy of sorts. Surprised? Well, regardless, it looks like we'll be traveling together again. Here's to our mutual survival. Eee! That's my best girly squeech, guys. Like, I can't do much better. Squeal, squeech. I don't think squeech is a word. Mark, is it really you? It's been far, far too long. You missed me, didn't you? Of course you did. I knew it. Didn't I tell you before? I'm in the employ of Ostia, Lycia's ruling territory. I'll be here to help you just like before. Aren't you lucky? Yes, lucky indeed.